So I'm trying not to speak so loud. I'm trying to speak in tiny voices, or else the mic will just get completely blown out by my sexy, monstrous voice. But my previous video that I just made, in the video I asked, what type of things do you typically like to see in like a motovlog, or what is entertaining to you in motovlogs? Now, when I said that, I wanted to, hear your suggestions as in what you find interesting in videos, but what it kind of ended up being was just a session where people will tell me what they don't like about my videos. That wasn't supposed to be the point. It wasn't supposed to be a hate on toast event. It was just meant to be kind of like a survey, as you will. God, there's pollen all over my motorcycle. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Actually, the rain's kind of washed some of it away, but pollen is here. I'm excited about that. Pollen's here. The, what's it called? Springtime is now here. It's nice. But anywho, I've been having like some crazy bad luck recently. I think my F4i is cursed, actually. Nah, it's not cursed, but every time I try to do something to the bike, or try to get an upgrade for it, maybe something bad happens. So far, three bad things have happened since owning this motorcycle. It's all pure coincidence, and it's all it's not the motorcycle. It's just luck. The first thing happened earlier this month when my spark plugs needed to be replaced. It was just the strangest thing too. Like the bike was running perfectly fine for forever, and then all of a sudden one morning it just would not want to start. So after troubleshooting, I fixed the plugs. It needed new spark plugs. I mean, the old ones didn't look too bad, but you can definitely tell the increase in performance and the way the bike runs when with the new plugs. So that was one thing. Another situation was I was trying to I wanted to get a nice a little cheap modification for my bike here. I wanted to get an aftermarket exhaust because I was kind of I was tired of the quiet, non-aggressive sound of this motorcycle. So what I did is I found a guy on Craigslist a few hours away that was selling an exhaust pipe for $20 that was off of a stunt motorcycle. So I decided to make the road trip up and go pick it up, fix up the exhaust pipe and use it on my motorcycle, just so I can get the a more of an aggressive tone on the bike. As I'm following my GPS around up Northern Virginia, I was getting kind of lost, and I was driving around in rush hour traffic right after I picked up the exhaust pipe. Little did I know, one of the roads had turned into kind of like an HOV road. So I actually got pulled over because I was, the single person in a car, and so I got pulled over, and it happened to be that my registration had expired too in December. So he pulled me over for the HOV thing, which, because I was playing tourist, following my GPS, being completely dumb. So he let me go for the GPS thing, or the HOV lane thing. But he nabbed me on the registration. But the thing is, the whole thing behind the story is that I was trying to do something for the F4i. Sure enough, I get pulled over. So the trip was not worth it at all, between the cost of the ticket, the cost of gas, and the cost of the exhaust pipe, it's not worth it. It wasn't worth it at all. And to make things worse, I get home, I clean up the pipe, I put the pipe on, and I run it, and I hate it. I didn't like the sound at all. It's not my thing. So I took the pipe off, put the stock pipe back on, and I like the stock pipe much better than the aftermarket pipe. So that was the second thing. And the third thing was actually a couple days ago. I decided to take the bike out on a nice little cruise, just stroll around the block. Oh crap, I forgot my phone. I knew I felt kind of naked. Anyways, I got on the highway. I got stuck in mad traffic. So I was stuck in traffic, like stop and go traffic underneath 5 miles an hour, going very, very slow for like 45 minutes. Then there's a time in traffic where I was actually stopped for like 5 minutes. So I was like, okay, it's really hot out. My bike's getting really hot. I don't want to put too much stress on the cooling system. So I decided to shut off my motorcycle. The battery that's on this bike is kind of old, so it's not very strong. And when I was stuck in traffic for that long time with that low RPM, the battery wasn't charging. So when I shut the bike off and I was going to turn it back on, it would not start. So I got stuck. I was stranded on the side of the highway. Oh man, that was fun. I ended up having to push my motorcycle to a cross, kind of like a crossroad. So I was out of the way of traffic, and so I called my friend up. He came with a Jeep and a trailer, and we towed my bike back to his place while I let the battery charge a little bit. But just my luck.